Hello and welcome to today's Web News, where we'll be taking a look at some of the stories making the online headlines. Coming up on today's show, a New York Police Department online campaign badly backfires. Mexican web users campaign against a new internet law. And an urban version of Huskies. The New York Police Department posted the following message to their Twitter account on Tuesday, April 22nd. Do you have a photo with a member of the NYPD? Tweet us and tag it at MyNYPD. It may be featured on their Facebook. And the response has been something else. So residents of the Big Apple started responding to the NYPD's tweet, sharing shots taken with smiling police officers. But the feed was soon taken over by pictures and commentary of a totally different nature, with allegations of police brutality during arrests in NYC or cases of racial discrimination against New Yorkers. Indeed, the New York Police Department campaign has well and truly backfired, with a wave of hostile reactions. It's also inspired web users across the country. Residents of Los Angeles have set up the MyLAPD hashtag to air their grievances with police officers in their city, accusing them of being violent and slamming the disproportionate use of force during police interventions. Web users now hope their voices will be heard and that this spontaneous online campaign will prompt police services across the US to review and improve their practices, something many say is now more important than ever, as police abuses have been on the increase across the country. EPN versus Internet for Enrique Peña Nieto versus the Internet. Mexican web users have been protesting against a proposed telecommunications law presented by the president on March 24th. Critics fear if the bill is adopted, it will allow the government to restrict access to the internet and increase surveillance on social media in particular. Massive online mobilization is now underway, with activists defending digital freedoms. The movement was started via the Contra El Silencio blog, with activists organising a global day of action on social networks on Monday. This video features opponents of the bill urging web users to take a stand against the controversial legislation, which would see telecommunications companies suspend services during events that could be deemed a threat to national security, like protests, for example. Many are also arguing that the bill would limit access to certain content and goes against the principles of net neutrality. NGOs from all over the world have also joined the campaign. Organisations from France, Turkey and Argentina, amongst others, have signed this open letter demanding the authorities respect the Mexican Constitution and international resolutions on human rights. The letter is addressed to the Mexican Congress, which is now considering President Peña Nieto's proposed bill. Newsreel maker Britishpate, which documented major events of the 20th century, has uploaded its entire historic archive to YouTube. The collection of films from 1896 to 1976 includes reports on the Titanic disaster, the Second World War and also the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. The catalogue features some 85,000 videos. That's around 3,500 hours of historical viewing. The creators of the @AwfulReviews Twitter handle replaced the 5-star critic reviews you generally see on DVD covers with the poor 1-star reviews posted online by web users for the same film. The thread features hundreds of movies and one terrible review after another. It's very funny and has been enjoying growing success online. Every year, we each consume around 500 grams of insects without even knowing. This infographic, Miam 40, featured on French cooking website Marmiton, is devoted to the not-so-appetizing side to what we eat. Other information geared towards combating bad eating habits: 1 can of soft drink contains 7 spoonfuls of sugar, and eating a packet of crisps every day is equivalent to drinking 5 litres of oil per year.
ready?
In this video, we see 4 pit bulls tow George Evans along on his skateboard at the greatest of speed. And you can see more of this urban version of huskies on YouTube.
Let's go, come on. Let's go, come on. Let's go, let's go.